everyone, welcome to a very special edition of We Rode Together, a place where fans from Delhi Capitals and rest of the IPL teams get together to express their views and discuss their strategies about their respective teams. So let's talk about what we have got on our show today. It's going to be a battle between the youngest captain in the IPL versus the oldest captain in the IPL, and also the current Indian wicketkeeper batsman versus the former Indian wicketkeeper batsman. Number second, we're going to talk about whom Delhi going to miss the most, Shreyas Iyer, the captain, or Shreyas Iyer, the batsman. Number three, we're going to discuss about the new recruits from both the teams. Number four is going to be Prithvi Shaw's current form and role in this year's IPL. Number five, it's going to be who's going to bat at number three for Delhi Capitals. Is it going to be Steve Smith or is it going to be Ajinkya Rahane? Number six is the importance of Suresh Raina's availability in this year's IPL for CSK. Number seven, is this Tala and Chinnatala's last IPL season? Well, we get to know about it on our show today. We've got something very interesting for every fan today on our show, something which every cricket fan loves to play. Yes, we are talking about the fantasy cricket. We'll be discussing the fantasy 11 between fans and what we wrote together fantasy 11 looks like. So let's get into action with our fans and discuss with them about their views, their strategies, what they feel is best for their teams for the upcoming match between Chennai Super Kings and Delhi Capitals. Hi everyone. So on the show today we have got CSK fans and DC fans with us. So let's start with the hottest topic. The most hottest topic is, you can see it below, it's Pant versus MS Dhoni, the youngest captain versus the oldest captain, the current wicketkeeper batsman versus the former wicketkeeper batsman. So Keshav, give your views on this.
Hi everyone. I'm really looking forward to this contest for two reasons. First, I am from Delhi, but I have been supporting Chennai for the longest of the time I could remember. From season one, it's not that later on started supporting Chennai. It's been from season one, and then I lived in Chennai for 6 years as well. So it's all because of the love for MS Dhoni, and I'm looking forward what sort of things Rishabh Pant would have picked on from MS Dhoni playing under him for a little bit of period that he had initially in his career when he was playing when they were playing together. So I'd like to see what all things he would actually apply, when he becomes the captain in this short stint. And I'm sure since he idolizes him, he would have learned not just chirping behind the wickets that we keep listening into the stump mics all the time, but he would have also learned a few tricks. And I'm sure he would be looking forward himself to this IPL season. And I mean, first game against your idol, going at the toss, he would definitely have butterflies in his stomach. And another reason to be excited about this is this could well be the future India captain as well, because he's just 22, 23, and he definitely has 14, 15 years of cricket ahead of him.
And on that note, let's have a look at the stats Dhoni and Pant possesses as captain in the IPL, although Pant is doing his debut in this year's IPL. So let's have a look at the stats of MS Dhoni as captain. He has played 188 matches as captain, 110 out of them, lost 77 of them, and no result only in one of them. So percentage 58.82. Pant in his debut season as captain. Rohan, I'm going to throw a question to you. Whom do you think Delhi going to miss the most? Shreyas Iyer, the captain, or the batsman?
No, we gonna miss our loving captain first.
Now, my next question is about the new recruits from both the teams. First of all, Sarvajit, I want to know your thoughts on, Chiteshwar Pujara being picked at the auction by CSK. So, do you see him starring in your 11?
So first of all, I would really respect. I would give a massive salute to the CSK management. So But it's like pretty hard for him to make it to the 11.
Now moving on to Delhi Capitals' new recruits, Umesh Yadav. So, Aman, what do you think about Umesh Yadav?
So, Sunny bhai, have this very unusual feeling that, this is gonna be a breakthrough season for Umesh Yadav. I know he has done some crazy stuff in the past. He has had some great seasons with KKR.
So let's talk about Mr. IPL, as Suresh Raina is known. What's going to be his role for CSK in this year IPL? How he's going to, solve that? I would say that place which was left by him last year, and CSK
Right.
struggled a lot. So Keshav, your views on Suresh Raina, considering the kind of impact he had on the IPL from the start.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really doubt his talent and his contributions for CSK, but you also have to acknowledge the fact that he's now in his mid 30s, and he might not be the same 500, 600 run season Raina. And especially coming after such a long gap, because Raina is going to play the IPL after 2 years, not 1 year, not 6 months like other players. So after such a long gap, and with having not played a lot of domestic cricket as well in between, I think he was injured as well for a long time and had some surgeries. So to be making a comeback after that, I think CSK fans should be knowledgeable enough to not keep a lot of expectations initially from Raina. Of course, he would be contributing in the field with the ball as well at times if DHONI goes to him, and his batting has been reliable for us in the past. But honestly, at number 3, since now we have such a good core group of batting, because before him there will be Faf and Gaikwad, assumingly, and then you will have Raidu, DHONI, Jadeja. So it's a long batting lineup. So that also gives Raina a bit of freedom to adapt to different roles if need be. He could be your stabilizer as well. He could, go bang bang from ball one as well. So I think these things might work in his favor, and we should give him a couple of games to get a hold of things, because it's not easy to be playing IPL cricket after 2 years of gap.
And on that note, let's have a look at Suresh Raina's starts in the IPL as a batsman. He's got
Insane. It amazes me
as
how can a person score so many runs in a particular tournament itself. So I think Saniba is a legend himself. He might go bang bang from the ball one, I suppose, because I don't think what I am seeing in CSK's practices, he has been handling the ball beautifully.
let's move on to the next topic. Delhi Capitals, is that who's going to be their number 3 batsman? Is it going to be, let's say, is it going to be Steve Smith, or is it going to be Ajinkya Rahane? So this question is for Rohan. Rohan, what do you have to say about it?
I would like to see Steve Smith batting at number 3.
And a quick question on that note for Sarvajit. Sarvajit, what do you feel? Is it going to be the last IPL for Tala and Chinnatala?
Definitely not.
Let's move to another future star. Prithvi Shaw, his form this year has been phenomenal in the Vijay Hazare Trophy. Here are the stats, what he did in this year's Vijay Hazare Trophy in 8 matches, scoring around 827 runs at an average of 165 with 4 centuries and 150s is phenomenal. So, Aman, what kind of role do you see Prithvi Shaw playing for DC this year?
So what the only role that I expect Prithvi Shaw is to respect the coach, is to respect the captain, respect what the team needs from him, and perform the same way.
And another quick question to everyone. Just raise your hand for that. Quickly pick your finishers for your respective teams. Yeah, Aman, your finisher for Delhi Capitals.
Stoin and Hetty.
I think
Rohan,
for CSK it's self-explanatory. I mean, you
I
can't
can
look
have
away from Jadeja and Sam Curran.
Yeah, I'm agree with Aman. Mine is also the Shiny and Hetmeyer.
Okay, Savajit, you got something different?
So
Or
I
you
would
agree
go
with
with
Keshav?
Alibai and Ravindra Singh Jadeja.
So let's now move on to our last segment, the Fantasy 11. So, as fans, you got to pick your 11 players who's going to start in your Fantasy 11 for this match. So, who's going to be the two openers? Prithvi Shaw, Shikhar Dhawan, Rutraj Gaikwad, and Fab du Plessis. Keshav,
Fab du
starting with
Plessis.
you.
I would actually go on current form because Prithvi Shaw has lit the stage on fire in Vijay Hazare, so I would definitely have him. He has a point to prove as well. I would stick with Shikhar Dhawan. Being a CSK fan, I'm selecting two DC openers.
That's great. Rohan, coming to you, pick the number 3 batsman between Ajinkya Rahane, Steve Smith, and Suresh Raina.
Suresh Raina. Anytime Suresh Raina.
Wow,
For
so
good
that's a
wickets.
DC fan selecting a CSK player.
Yeah,
Mutual
that's
respect.
that's the beauty of the
I'm
IPL.
always
Savajit, your wicketkeeper for the Fantasy 11 in this match.
Rishabh Pant and MS Dhoni.
Aman, now coming to you, pick your
Number
all-rounders or lower middle order players for this match in the
number
Fantasy 11.
six. Number six will be Stoinis. Number seven will be Sam Curran, and number eight I'll go with Chris Wokes.
So number 9, I'm gonna go to Keshav. Keshav, your number 9.
So Ashwin and Shardul at 9 and 10 for me.
So that option would be I would go with Imran Tahir because we need a spinner.
So on that note, let's have a look at We Rode Together's Fantasy 11, and here it is. In batsmen, we've got Prithvi Shaw, Rutraj Gaikwad, and Suresh Raina. We've got Rishabh Pant as wicketkeeper. We've got Marcus Stoinis, Ravindra Jadeja, Chris Wokes, and Sam Curran as all-rounders. And we've got Ishant Sharma, Ravichandran Ashwin, and Shardul Thakur as the bowlers. And remembering that we've included only 3 foreign players in this 11. So I think that's all. That's everything we've covered in this show. I thank you everyone for their time, for being here on the We Road Together show. So till then, goodbye, take care, and
Bye,
have a
Sunny.
nice
Bye.
day.